वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस। स्वागत है दोस्तों आप सभी का आज की ब्रांड न्यू लाइव स्ट्रीम पर। क्या हाल चाल है सभी के? आई होप सब लोग बढ़िया होंगे एंड फुल बूम मचा रहे होंगे। और सभी को गुड मॉर्निंग। अभी थोड़ा सा जल्दी आ चुके हैं टाइम से पहले। थोड़ी स्टोरी करनी है, उसके बाद थोड़ा सा ग्राइंड मारना है। तो आज कुछ इवेंट भी जो इसमें है, जो कि नई सिटी में फाउंटेन जो सिटी है वहाँ पर नए नए इवेंट्स आ रखे हैं, तो वो भी करेंगे। और कोशिश करेंगे आज स्टोरी को हम थोड़ा, ये जो स्टोरी वाला क्वेस्ट है वो कंप्लीट कर पाएँ और बाकी की चीज़ें फटाफट कर लें। और उसके बाद हम इवेंट पर फोकस करेंगे थोड़ा क्योंकि उसमें प्रीमो जेम्स मिल रहे हैं, काफ़ी सारे प्रीमो जेम्स मिल रहे हैं उसमें। तो कोशिश करेंगे कि वो कर पाएँ, हम ले पाएँ प्रीमो जेम्स वगैरह। और यहाँ पे अचीवमेंट है हमारे पास, यहाँ से भी प्रीमो जेम्स उठाते हैं। गेम का साउंड थोड़ा सा कम किया था मैंने, ऑडियो पे जाके इसको मैं फुल कर देता हूँ, इसको भी फुल कर देता हूँ। और कुछ म्यूज़िक वगैरह, चलो ठीक है। और बाकी चीज़ें
Relax.
चेक कर लेते हैं एक बार। ये रह गया था ना हमारा, बुक्स वगैरह भी मिल रही हैं फ्री की, तो कोई दिक्कत वाली बात ही नहीं है। इससे हमारी बुक भी फार्म हो रही है। Up to the Jade Chamber, secret, secretaries, secretaries, secretaries. Oh my god, team.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us. And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating. Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
अरे मिर्ची लग गई इनको, बुरा लग गया भाई, सर्वेंट्स बोल दिया
Have
तो।
you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
What happened?
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Julian Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at UPI Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers.
When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
मिस गैन्यू सब कुछ कर रही है क्या? टावर क्या भाई? The Adeptus lineage is truly remarkable.
Speaking of Julian Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times!
Ah, that's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload.
Seems like I'm the only one who can do it indeed.
We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
ये लोग क्यों डर रहे हैं भाई काम करने से इतना? ऐसा क्या काम है? Your cloud, your future.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mel Outsong? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
Add near empty okay to look for him. कहाँ पर है? Mount. नहीं ये वाले पर कभी नहीं गया मैं. मिशन के लिए. यहाँ पर जा चुका हूँ क्या मैं? आ गया शायद.
Too slow. Behold!
Squall and Fury.
अरे आ चुका हूँ यहाँ पे. आ चुका हूँ यहाँ पे. Last time we had offer tons of tasty food.
Huh? The person standing over there! That's Ganyu! We finally found her! Ganyu! Here you are!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the UPI Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Left the human world.
Huh? You don't want to be the Chising secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back!
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
Adepti blood makes me unwelcome.
I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishu. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Chising gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well.
I believe there been a huge misunderstanding.
I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Julian Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer?
Cloud Cloud Retainer. We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow. You Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Chat about the old times.
A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
I'm a bit curious indeed.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
भाग गई. I think you upset Ganyu.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts.
क्या हार्ट टचिंग स्टोरी थी भाई, मजा आ गया.
Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
Illuminated beast of the sea of cloud. Add to this site. अच्छा ये वही है. Sea of Cloud. You accept commission to head Chiyun Karst and go to meet Ginyu, who has yet to return from her trip there. When you arrive, you discover that she mistakenly believes herself dismissed on account of her half adoptus blood. Now she has returned to Jiyun Karst and is trying to regain the feeling of being an adaptus through training. Sure. पोर्टल के राइट साइड में ही है.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
We want to keep you company.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Yes. I'm ready for the training. Let's go. करना क्या है? We have to enter mode A. Boom. Boom. थोड़ा सा गलत गया. अबे नहीं. अरे एम. चला. अच्छा वहाँ तो जाना है. अबे नहीं नहीं नहीं. अरे कहाँ. अरे कहाँ भाई कहाँ. ये कहाँ आ गया मैं. ये ट्रेनिंग वापस से स्टार्ट की जाए. गलती से आ गया मैं यहाँ पे. डबल टैप हो गया. रुको. अरे यार ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा.
Born of ice and frost.
इसके ऊपर है भाई. इसके ऊपर कैसे जाऊँगा. ट्रेनिंग की पहले बैंड बजा दी मैंने. देखो.
My contract goes unfulfilled.
ऊपर कैसे जाऊँ मैं. टेलीपोर्ट में कर नहीं सकता. गलती से गिर गया.
Quit following me.
यहाँ पर वापस से करते हैं. अभी अच्छे से करते हैं.
You
ना
think
पहले.
I've got a sharp tongue?
रुको. अच्छे से करते हैं. अच्छे से करते हैं.
Why did you come here? This trial was prepared by... The training is
फटाफट
much
skip
to her
करता हूँ मैं.
signature...
Is it
No, I'm aware of your strength. If you're ready,
हल्का सा एम इधर उधर नहीं, ये नहीं लगा, ये लगेगा। ओके, ऊपर जाना है, ध्यान से जाऊंगा मैं। अरे नीचे जाना है।
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Close range encounter. लगा, जल गया जल गया। जाएगा, लग गया। हल्का सा लेफ्ट आना पड़ेगा। अच्छा उधर कुछ है नहीं है, रुको, यहाँ से जाना पड़ेगा ऊपर। अरे इस पे तो, अरे
Ganya's a really awesome shooter.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
अबे मैं कर रहा हूँ ये सब।
We're way behind schedule.
बड़ी आई एडेप्टस के बताने वाली आंखें देखो मेरी, एडेप्टस की आंखें। शील की गिद्ध की निगाह है भाई मेरी, ये देखो। ऐसी तोड़ेंगे ना भाई, औकात हूँ मैं। ऊपर भी जाना है। तो मारना है क्या? बात नहीं बन रहा था। ये क्या हुआ? क्या कुछ और ही है? अरे हैं? ये हुई ना बात। अरे बस यही रह गए अब। ये तो मैं एक बार में जला दूंगा।
No touching.
या
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Mega good adapters.
I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
Is mountain sharper next?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
अरे वहाँ पे एक स्टार है पीछे।
Conqueror of Demons.
Conqueror of Demons.
So it's Shell! That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
What a
I
surprise.
found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are! Let's go!
अरे लेट्स गो भाई, रुको। वहाँ पे एक स्टार तो दिखा मुझे। बैठा हुआ मैं यहाँ पे, आ जा। यहाँ पे मार्क कर लेता हूँ कि यहाँ पे स्टार है। नीचे ही जाना है। अरे स्केल पर वो भी है, चेस्ट रखी हुई है प्रीशियस। प्रीशियस चेस्ट। जाना यहीं पर है मुझे।
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training.
Yes.
That's all.
बहाने नहीं चाहिए भाई, ट्रेनिंग करो ढंग से।
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
It seems that Zio understand you quite well.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Complete Zio trial. आपन भाई।
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
Access denied. No touching. Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
वो कहाँ गए? अरे यहाँ आओ ना।
Access denied. I can fix this.
तो गलत जगह वो हो गया।
Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
ये होश में आ रहा है, होश में आ रहा है ये। हेडशॉट, हेडशॉट। चलो।
No touching. We're way behind schedule.
ये भी आ गए। हो गए।
Didn't see that coming. Access denied.
ये मेरे को झटके कैसे लग रहे हैं?
Next on the agenda, must press on.
मतलब पानी में करंट फैला दिया इसने.
How irritating. Unsightly insects.
Gotcha. Teamwork is dreamwork.
तो ये उधर कर रहे हैं भाई यहाँ पे.
Let's light it up. Nice and spicy.
ठीक है भाई.
Off we go. I'm going in.
Born of ice and frost. No touching.
ये ऐसे रुकने वाले नहीं है. फ्रीजिंग की पावर तो चाहिए.
Access denied. We're way behind.
Let's light it up.
थोड़ी सी हेल्प भी चाहिए मेरे को.
Everybody stand back. Adventure time.
Blaze over.
ये कहाँ गए?
Born of ice and frost. Access denied. I can fix this. For Rex Lapis.
अरे भाई मारना. Almost.
Born of ice and frost.
चलो बचा लिया.
You're so happy just to see the sun again. How childish.
ठीक है. आ गया वो. जाए वो कहाँ है? हाँ भाई क्या सीन?
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
He could be nicer while sharing them.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
I have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti! Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
Such a materialist.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships. but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
He just can't take criticism.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said, he was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that
Go back to Leo Harbor with you.
But
With us.
I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
We told you it was a misunderstanding.
It's true. Just believe us.
All right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go.
चलो और बुक्स मिल गई मुझे. एक मिनट मेरे कैरेक्टर को मूव कर लेता हूँ थोड़ा. 20 लेवल और कैरेक्टर है. दो कैरेक्टर है इसमें 3. एक मिनट ये तो हो चुका है ना. इसको करना है. इसको असेंड कर दूंगा तो मुझे
My perception has...
देखिए मिल जाएगा. क्वेंच. इसको असेंड करने के लिए ये चाहिए. चलो इसको भी असेंड कर दूंगा मैं. चलो अब चलना है हमें. किधर जाने का है बाबा? अच्छा ये रहा. लियो हार्बर, लियो हार्बर. Accompany Ginyu to return Liyue Harbor.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu. We're almost there. You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right. Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea.
Yo, Neon Mickey Boy, welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
जाना कहाँ चाह रही हैं ये? Stroll around Liyue Harbor. Okay. तो ये घूमना चाह रहे हैं आसपास. Okay.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu,
Nostalgic.
you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. That's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Juyun Karst, in fact.
Is that? It is! It's Lady Ganyu.
Gang.
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
अंकल टेन को खुशी हुई, बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी
Lady
हुई.
Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
It's a bit awkward.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tian. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Don't judge a book by its cover, they say. Yes.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tian, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at UPI Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at UPI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character, just like that, huh?
As expected of a Genshin member, he's actually helping Ganyu.
Let's move then to UPI Pavilion.
Secretary in a sea of humanity. Head of UPI Pavilion and speak to Huixin. इनके नाम पढ़ना कितना मुश्किल है भाई. चलो इसको वापस तो ले आए हम वैसे तो.
Miss Ganyu. It's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from UPI Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
ये इन दोनों को पीछे तारीफ करने के लिए रखा गया भाई. ये आपस से बातचीत करते करते हुए.
Where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
That's 1,000 year of work experience for you.
All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
I still don't get it.
Miss Ganyu plans to let them expose each other.
Sure.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Go to the venue, boutique, and talk to Bolai. हाँ भाई इसके नीचे का इसके नीचे है.
You can't beat the atmosphere here in Lima.
Aha! We meet again, traveler. And you must be from the UPI Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from UPI Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Is that how competitors behave?
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongshin.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chinksa village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chinksa village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to—
That's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
हमें कोई जाना है वो तो हमें पता था. Ashil is busy completing the course and stay. अच्छा तो ये अब नहीं कर सकते हम. चलो अब ये हो गया. ये तो वहीं पर है. पहले ये सारे कर लेते हैं हम. The ocean pearl. Talk to मैं सिम. अरे बहुत लोगों से बातचीत करनी है यार इसमें. चलो कर लेते हैं. लियो के पास ही है. चलो वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट करने की बारी.
Quit following me. Too slow. Behold!
शिप है वहाँ पे.
The wind rises.
शिप पर जाना है मुझे. इससे और ऊपर जाके कोई मतलब नहीं है. अबे नहीं नहीं नहीं. पहले उड़ के जाता हूँ ना इससे. जाओ थोड़ा सा साइड में आना पड़ेगा. थोड़ी दूर तक इससे जाता हूँ मैं, उसके बाद ग्लाइड करके जाऊँगा। सबसे बात करनी है यहाँ पे मुझे, सबसे, एक एक पर्सन से बोट पर। मैं पहले ओके, पहले नाम देखना पड़ेगा मेरे को। ये रही, इससे बात करनी है। Here for the opera are you? I am terribly sorry, but I have an awful throat ache, so I probably won't be performing now. Or then can I have an invitation letter instead? An invitation letter? You still haven't got yours. I'm sorry, but there is nothing I can do to help. I'm not a guest. They just booked me to come and sign here tonight. As soon as my performance is over, I have to leave. अच्छा, हमें वो लास्ट टाइम यहाँ पे इनविटेशन के लिए वो कोई मिला नहीं था, तो हमें जोंगली मिल गया था, तो वो एक अलग स्टोरी चालू हो गई थी वहाँ से। ठीक है, आई एम गेसिंग माई परफॉर्मेंस विल बी डिलेड for a while. How can I get hold of an invitation letter? Let me get this straight. You are looking to get somebody on board to issue you with an invitation letter. Well, a word of advice, then forget it. Nobody in this place is going to want to do that for someone they don't know. Sorry to be so blunt about it, but people just won't be willing to take such a risk when it is their own neck on the line. So you are here for a good time, I suppose. So somehow you don't quite look dressed for the occasion. I get it, though. You want to see something new, meet some new people, and so on. Chances like this are few and far between. While I can't help you with the invitation letter, I might just have a way of helping you to stay on board legitimately. You will have to do some for me in return. So my throat is really quite sore right now. I need 3 Genshin flowers to make some soothing tea, but I haven't had the chance to leave the boat. Can you fetch me 3 Genshin flowers? Sure, no problem. अबे मेरे पास होंगे भाई ये तो। Fantastic. As soon as you are back, I will let you in on my idea. Yellow. Did you bring in a flower? I bought them. Let me see. Yep, those are the ones my tutor sore by for a sore throat. Yes, hoping it works for me too. Right then, as I discussed, I have now added your name to the list of performers with the opera troupe. That should tide you over at least for as long as I am on board. Now your chance to go get that invitation letter while you can. Why are you helping me? You know, I wish in your position once back when I was still a student, desperate for opportunities to advance myself, show the world that I was capable of. Struggling along all on your own is not a good feeling. I am only where I am today thanks to my tutor, tutor's assistance. And now that I have made it, it's my turn to give a little something back to. Anyways, I will spare the rest of my life story. I mentioned to Luxia about putting on the performance list. She said she want to see you. Don't worry, I explained everything. She won't give you any trouble. ठीक है, तो अब हमें ल्यूक्शिया से बात करनी है. कौन है ल्यूक्शिया?
That's another one gone.
ये है क्या? नहीं, इसके अंदर है. इसके अंदर भी नहीं है, नीचे है क्या? इनमें से तो कोई नहीं लग रहा है यार.
That's another one gone.
ये तो नहीं है, ये भी नहीं है. अच्छा ऊपर है वो. ठीक है भाई. से बात करनी है. It seems that you still haven't found yourself an invitation letter. Not yet, but I will. You sound just like our boss, ever the optimist. But there is no longer any need. Your efforts so far have already paid off. I heard all about you getting turned down by every guest you spoke to, but I also heard something else too. Cure is quietly asking all the staff on board about which guests they find the easiest to talk to and to strike up a report with. Meanwhile, Q has just added your name to her list of performers. She trusts that you are a last minute addition and that I should not be in a hurry to kick you off the boat. Don't you find it amusing? The VIPs are quick to turn you away without a second thought, while it's a regular folk who are happy to lend you a hand. Make of it what you will anyway, but anyway, you don't need to worry about getting an invitation letter anymore. The whole thing about sending you around begging for an invitation letter was just a little idea our boss had. Arey wah. In fact, he personally wrote you an invitation letter and handed it to me quite some time ago, but he said only to tell you about it once you had finished dealing with everything else. From here on out, you are free to come and go on Pierre Galley as you please. Who's the boss? His name is Roran. You may well have meet him before. Okay, I've told you everything which I am able to. You will be pleased to know that the next time you wish to visit the Galley, you won't need to take the aerial route. Okay, we have a ferryman stationed at the harbor. His name is Ping Hai. Ping Hai. Ping Hai. ठीक है. He takes people between the galley and the shore. Just speak to him whenever you wish to visit. अच्छा, ये इस नाम का बंदा है तो ये बोट पे मेरे को आराम से पहुंचा देगा, तो मेरे को ऐसे चोरों की तरह आने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है इस बोट पर. मेरे को इनविटेशन भी मिल चुका है. मेरे पास अब इस चीज़ का एक्सेस है, परमिट है अब मेरे पास कि मैं यहाँ पे आ सकता हूँ उस बोट पर. ही इज़ ऑन बोर्ड एट द मोमेंट. लेट हिम नो व्हेन यू विश टू रिटर्न टू शोर. बोट
You even want this?
चलो यहाँ तक आ ही गए हैं तो ये तो लेके ही जाएंगे. ये रहा ना, ये है वो बंदा. You must be the new guest. If you want to go back, sure, just say the word. Return to Liu Harbor. Certainly, this is a way for the ferry, please. उससे बात करके मैं आ जा सकता हूँ भाई, सही है। ठीक है, तो ये यहाँ मिलेगा मुझे, इसके पास बोट है, इस पे कुछ मार्क भी नहीं है, और इससे बात करूँगा तो ये मुझे वो वाली बोट तक छोड़ देगा।
Quit
ठीक है,
following me. Too slow.
अब उस बोट पर कुछ काम आएगा तो मैं इसी से बात करूँगा भाई कि मेरे को ले चल, है ना। ओके,
Quit following me.
ये चलो ये तो हो गया। मेरे पास और स्टार्स हैं क्या, एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ मैं।
Too slow.
ऑफर 19-20, एक और रह गया भाई, ये 8 हो जाएगा, थोड़ी सी और मेरी गेन हो जाएगी स्टैमिना। अब क्या करें, अब एडवेंचर टेक्स करेज, यू फाइंड अ फेमिलियर प्लेस इन सुमेरु सिटी। सुमेरु में है ये। चलो ये करते हैं। फटाफट आज वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट पूरा ख़त्म कर देंगे। Ad Astra with SAS. Welcome to the Adventure Guilds. Hi Catherine, hello Catherine. Greetings, you both look great today. You are here to take commissions or deal with other affairs. Why are you both staring at me? Is there something of significance that you would like to inquire about? No. Understood, you seem like a seasoned adventurer already. You could say that. Then you must be well acquainted with the Adventurers Guild way of operation. Therefore, I won't waste your time going over it. If you have any question for the guild, please feel free to ask me at any time. Please pitch in with the commission in Sumeru City. Outstanding adventurers like you will surely be a great help to people here. Safe travels, traveler. Okay. तो वैसे ही हो गया यार। The gaze from certain good go to the, कुछ नया है क्या? अच्छा ये वाला हो गया तो ये खुल गया ना, गेस फ्रॉम सर्टेन गुड, ये खुल गया। चलो तो अगर पहले ये कर लेते छोटे मोटे
Too
टॉप,
slow.
ऐसे ही छोटे छोटे रहे यार ये वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट, फटाफट हो जाए। और कुछ नहीं खुला क्या? सुमेरु, द कमीशन क्वेस्ट रीजन हैज बीन चेंज टू सुमेरु। कमीशन, अच्छा या सुमेरु, ओ यहाँ से बातचीत करके होता है भाई, ये होता है भाई। मैं यहाँ से चेंज कर सकता हूँ, ओके। मॉन्स्टर रखना चाहो, द कमीशन रीजन हैज बीन चेंज टू मॉन्स्टर दीस चेंजेस। ये सही चीज़ है यार, यहाँ से कर सकता हूँ मैं। चलो, मेरे को ये तो पता चला एटलीस्ट। अपना कमीशन साला मैं कहीं से कभी भी चेंज कर सकता हूँ यार। ये देखो, अब यहाँ पे आ गए होंगे ये, नहीं आए यहाँ। अच्छा, पहले ये इस बार के यहाँ पे होके नेक्स्ट टाइम आएंगे वो, ठीक है। अगली बार वहाँ पे मिलना चाहिए। ये ले लेता हूँ मैं, इससे बात करनी है ना मुझे। ग्रीटिंग, वेलकम टू द किटेडल ऑफ रेगजार के, ठीक है। दिस इज वेयर द कॉर्प्स of 30 get in touch with each other and coordinate. I can see from your outfit that you are not one of them. Oh, I see you came for the recruitment, right? That's right. Very well, then I will brief you on the gig in case it's not clear. I am Effendi liaison sent by the academia to coordinate the corporation cooperation between the academia and the corps of 30. You may have know that the corps of 30 is hired by the academia to guard the whole Sumeru city. They are additionally responsible for dealing with some problems residents encounter in daily life, which compounds their workload. To ease the pressure, I decide to recruit an assistant after consulting with the parchemder parchemder पता नहीं ये क्या है, अजीब सही नाम है। You don't need to worry about city defense, just help us complete the residents commission. As to specifics, most of them are cumbersome and detailed. I will elaborate with examples. Claim all, ठीक है। सुमेरु सिटी के भी एक्सप्लोरेशन खुल चुका है। That's the commission in general. I would be great if you are willing and free to take it. Logistics officer and I have agreed that you will be paid fairly for every gig you do. Trivial as these commissions may be, I do hope you recognize the importance of this job. You will be appreciated and respected by all who you have helped with their life. If you stick to it, you will surely heighten your reputation among the residents and they will be more willing to accept you. Okay, and I will offer you more important and complicated jobs by then. That's the general picture of this job. I hope you can think it over. If you decide to take the job, feel free to register for commission. ठीक है, ये तो हम कर ही सकते हैं। सुमेरु सिटी का हमें कुछ कुछ चीज़ें मिल गई हैं। हमें वेपन मिला है क्या कुछ, पता नहीं। चलो, तो हमें ज़्यादा एफर्ट नहीं लगाने पड़ रहे हैं वर्ल्ड बेस्ट में, ये अच्छी बात है। छोटे मोटे बीच में जो मिशंस हैं हमारे, बहुत सारे हैं। फेट ऑफ फाइटर, Sargonate samurai has been with pirates on a broken boat. Defeat these scoundrels first. अच्छा, ये तो हम कर सकते हैं भाई, इजीली इजी पीजी कर सकते हैं ये। ब्रोकन बोर्ड पे जाना है हमें इनाजुमा में और बस बैंग
You want to use my hat as the wind rises. How irritating.
What's one?
Cry louder!
You're toast! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Take it easy. Here comes the catch.
यहाँ पे ज़्यादा वो
Quick following.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Cut down. Like this.
चलो ये हुई ना बात अभी और बचाना है ऊपर ये रे समुराई
Busted.
My blade!
Nice and spicy!
Squall Fury! There's more! You dare to gaze upon me?
अब आओ ना क्या हो गया
Too slow.
अरे फुर्ती में भाई इतनी तेजी दिखा रहा है
The fairy! My blade!
ये भी गया Back to the samurai बस इनसे बचाना था ठीक है Dead Roby ये कुछ नई चीज मिली है बस इनसे बचाना था
Take it and have fun.
चलो बुक्स वगैरह मिली हैं इस समुराई को बचाना था मुझे humiliating hey we saved your life what do you mean we're humiliating he's talking about himself I want to think that I had to be rescued by outlanders and was even reduced to being judged by them Inaba Kyuzuo Zou Oh, so Mr. Samurai sahi hai. Are you alright? I'm in your debt, Outlander. Also, you fought commendably. I am Sattu, pleased to meet you. Don't look down your nose at me, Outlander. Inaba to Sabu Rao. Just call me Kyuzo. ठीक है सो हु आर दोज पीपल हम तो फिर भी तुम्हें समुराई बुलाएंगे मिस्टर समुराई दे आर पायरेट्स दे हैव मैनी स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड्स अराउंड नेजुची बीच thugs out of work miners and fishermen fugitives running from the vision hunt decree deserters from both sides of the war sometimes they gather into groups and degenerate into bandits and pirates they try in vain to escape the control of her excellency whether you call them vagrant or kiregi they are all lawless thugs we had been surprising them for a while until the rebels destroyed the wards on the island The refugees from Tatarasuna and the minefield fled in quick succession, and some of those rats scurried off to this place, swelling the ranks of these pirate gangs and making them more reckless. That group of pirates came from the camp in the south. They had their eyes on the cargo on board. ठीक है. Unfortunately for them, I ruined their plans. So this isn't your ship then. This thing, it belonged to the Sangonomia rebels. I'm not so sure myself either way. When I came, was already deserted. So I have stayed and lived in it like a hermit crab till now. It's been a long time since I spoke so much. How exhausting. If you do not mind, I will need your help with something once my wound has healed. I will surely return the favor I owe. I need you to help me clear out the nearby pirate camp that I mentioned earlier. ठीक है, ये तो हम आसानी से कर लेंगे. That's the only way to stop them from coming back here and bothering me like a pack of stray dogs. It might even send the other pirate camp a message so they don't get any ideas. It will also let me see what you can do. How about it? Piece of cake. It seems you fond of talking big. By the way, Outlander, don't get too conceited. Miss a step and you might break your leg. अरे भाई ये छोटी मोटी बात है, मेरे से मत किया करो भाई. तुम पता नहीं है तुम्हें, अभी जानते नहीं हो तुम कहाँ है. पीछे है ना 300 मीटर की बात. अरे यहाँ जाना है क्या? एक मिनट. मार्क क्यों लग जाता है यार? ये ऐसे मार्क क्यों लग जाता है? टेलीपोर्ट नहीं होता, मार्क लग जाता है. पर यहाँ से इस पर, यहाँ से ओके, ऐसा तो जा सकता हूँ ना मैं. चलो देखता हूँ.
Too slow. Behold.
और मेरे पास वैसे भी ऑर्डर है तो मेरे को कोई इतनी दिक्कत आने वाली नहीं है. पहुँच जाऊँगा.
Following me.
ये दोनों कौन है? पहुँच तो जाऊँगा ना मैं वहाँ तक.
Squall and Fury.
देखते हैं. ये वाला आइलैंड है. ओके, पहुँच तो जाऊँगा. अगर ऐसे जाऊँगा तो पहुँच जाऊँगा. वो बहुत सारे समुराई हैं भाई यहाँ तो, बहुत सारे. क्लियर आउट द पायरेट कैंप. बायां का खेल है हमारे. इजी है. हमारी वेट कर रहे हैं.
Behold.
Everybody stand back!
Squall and Fury.
अबे पटक कर रहा है.
Know your place.
क्या ना ये?
The wind rises.
अबे आधे से तो वैसे ही चले गए. ये बस इलेक्ट्रिक शॉट दो है ना, ये इलेक्ट्रिक शॉट वाले. दिक्कत ये है. बच गया. मैं बच गया.
Yeah.
देखो मार ही दिया, मतलब लगा ही था मेरे को। स्विच करूंगा और ये मारेगा। तो बचा नहीं पाया मैं जैकलिन को, पर कोई बात नहीं। तो मैं बैंड बजा दूंगा।
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
हम जाएगा ना डबल डैमेज।
Squall Fury! You dare to gaze upon me? You're dead! The price for my sins.
उनको हल्के में नहीं लेना है।
Over.
Busted. Everybody stand back.
I'm ready.
अच्छा
Too slow.
Fall before me. You're dead.
ये
Search for it.
दोनों गए। रिपोर्ट द सिचुएशन ऑन टू इनाबा। अबे अब समझ में आएगा ना इसको कौन है। रिपोर्ट बैक करने से पहले हील कर लेते हैं अपने आप को, नहीं तो वो बोलेगा कि भाई तुम तो पिट गए, तुम तो जाके अच्छे खासे।
You want to use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to even make that request.
फिर बताएंगे उसको कि शाम से कि भाई हमने मार दिया, इजी था हमारे लिए, कोई दिक्कत वाली बात ही नहीं थी, आया तो खेलता हमारे लिए, तो पता नहीं चलना चाहिए उसको।
Too slow. Follow me. The wind rises.
बच गया।
Upon the gale. You're so happy just to see the sun again.
Yes, I
How
am so happy.
childish.
I am so happy. I am childish.
Squall
See the
Fury.
sun. वहीं आ रहा हूँ, ऊपर ही आ रहा हूँ, रुको 1 मिनट।
The wind rises.
हाँ तो भाई क्या सीन। You have returned, cleaned them up. Yes. The atmosphere got weird all of sudden. Weird? अबे कितना सही तो है। I must apologize for asking you, an outsider, to do my dirty work. You're being a lot more polite than when we first meet. I have used up all the medicinal herbs I had. I have run out of herbs to dress my wound, but it's still quite inflamed. अब हमें लेके आना पड़ेगा यहाँ से फूल वगैरह, पत्तियाँ। But please you needn't worry about me. I can hold on. Take care of your own business. Go. You are such a kid. What did you say? We are talking about you. You are acting like a child. You are clearly in a really bad way, and you look like you are about to cry for help, but still you are acting like a tough guy. You are not honest at all. Only kids do that. And don't forget, Mr. Kyuzu, you still owe us. You too. In that case, please find some naku weed for me. अच्छा weed चाहिए इसको, weed. It can be found everywhere on this island. Full leaves are the best. The liquid can be squeezed out and applied to the wound to reduce inflammation. अच्छा चलो ठीक है, उसको चोट वोट जो भी लगी है वो ठीक करने के लिए। What? That's all. I am going to take a nap now, so leave me alone. तो भाई तू सो, हम लेके आते हैं तेरे लिए। मेरे हिसाब से तो हम ये ऑलरेडी लेके आ गए होंगे हम। हाँ ये वाले देखा। यहाँ पहले भी ले चुके हैं यहाँ पे। It will take a long time to mash the herbs into a paste. You can go now. No, don't get me wrong. I am not driving you away. Come back after a while. It's good to have someone to chat with. अंडरस्टैंड, टेक केयर आउटलैंडर। चलो ये तो हो गया भाई। वेट टिल 10-12, अच्छा नेक्स्ट डे एंड टॉक टू। अगले दिन 10 बजे, अगले दिन अभी करते हैं अगला दिन। ये 10 बजे नहीं चलेगा ना अभी। अभी 10 बजे नहीं थे, नेक्स्ट डे का बोला है तो 1 मिनट, पूरा एक दिन निकालने के बाद ये बजा दी हैं 10। चलो अगले दिन 10 बजे। चलो अब मिलते हैं, इससे पूछते हैं भाई क्या सिचुएशन है इसकी। आउटलैंडर, हाउ हैव यू बीन? आई अपोलोजाइज, दिस इज नो प्लेस फॉर गेस्ट, स्टिल आई एम ग्लैड यू कुड कम, यू look much better now, all thanks to you. Once again I am in your debt. Isn't it a pity that I have survived yet again? Isn't that a good thing? Why is that a pity? What's next for you? I haven't made my mind up about what to do next, but I don't think I will go back. Kujo Masahito is not a bad person, but his old man is calling for deserters to be caught and punished. I cannot afford to get on the wrong side of him. Maybe I will take off my armor. It's been nice living alone here, but until we have peace, there is no point deceiving myself. My memories assert that I am still that same wounded, blood-stained soldier, and who knows what might happen in the future. Well, as I was saying, I had never doubted the decisions of Her Excellency. So I think that even if I died, I would die with no regrets, right? Well, this conversation suddenly got heavy. Speaking of which, it's time for me to visit my old comrades in arms who are still with me on this island. In Inazuma's tradition, we offer our fallen comrades a dendrobium, a delicate and noble flower, a symbol of the fate of all samurai. By the way, if you meet my old comrade in arms in your journey, please stop for a moment and get to know them. ठीक है, ये भी कर देंगे भाई, क्या दिक्कत है। चलो ये वाला तो हो गया हमारा क्वेस्ट। अब देखते हैं आगे क्या है हमारे पास। बहुत सारे क्वेस्ट आ रखे थे। Mushroom call for help. You hear a strange sound voice almost coming from a giant mushroom in the chasm. Could it be a giant talking mushroom? ये वाला chasm वाला ही है, ये वाला भी chasm वाला ही है। Says ये वो seek stone. Okay. Lucio Hugh tea house वाला है। An adepti summons offering delicious jewelry soup. ये हम कर सकते हैं। If you wish to meet Cloud Retainer again, you must prepare a food offering. चलो ये करते हैं। तो हमारे पास सूप है वैसे भी, शायद होना तो चाहिए। इसको ऑफ़र करते हैं, हम सूप पिलाते हैं। क्लाउड रिटर्न को ऑफरिंग ज्वेलरी सूप, ऑफरिंग द स्टोन, ये है तो ये है हमारे पास। एंड एडेप्टाइज समन्स
Squall Fury!
विजिट क्लाउड रिटर्न। State your business at once. One has a myriad matter to which attend waste not the valuable time of an adeptus. Just wanted to see how you are doing. Your business is a novel one. You simply came to wish me well and not to fulfill a wish of some other nature. Very well, so be it. Mortals mind work in mysterious ways. I have राम बंटी जी बाहर शायद, हाँ। I have no interest in attempting to understand them since you are so demonstrably idle at present. Would you care to do me a small favor? Once upon a time, when I had made a modest breakthrough in my mechanical studies, I built for myself a dwelling in the clouds suspended in the air. This dwelling in the clouds was built principally from plustrate supported by a multitude of other ingenious features. In fact, its most marvelous feature of all was never mind. You would not understand even if I explain it. After construction of the dwelling in the cloud was complete, I've left the blueprint here. I also added a seal, thinking that one of true affinity with the blueprints might eventually obtain them, but no, to this day the seal stands. It now seems a needless bother to me to have the blueprints stored there. Perhaps you can retrieve them from the dwelling in the clouds for me. Sure. Such enthusiasm, then do not delay. Deliver them to my abode when you have found them, for that is where I shall be waiting for you. Okay. तो अब हमें करना है, go to the search for the blueprints. चलो तो blueprints हमें ढूंढ निकालने हैं. Go to the adapter side of abode and search for the blueprints. अरे ऊपर ही तो है. वो ऊपर है, वहाँ है ऊपर. The one who may ascend is the one who quotes atop the three mountains, the sun, moon, and stars shall each shine, and auspicious signs shall be sent by the three divine birds. It's real headache try to make sense of the adaptee and all this other stuff in lieu. This must mean we have to find three shining birds on top of three mountains, right? हाँ ये तो दो तो कर दिए थे ना. दो तो कर दिए थे मैंने. मुझे रात करने दो यार, रात में सही दिखेगा वो. मैं आएगा. इतना सही है। अब देखेगा सही से। एक माउंटेन ये हो गया, एक माउंटेन ये हो गया। एक में मैं पहले गया था, वो कहाँ था? वो वाला है ना? हो रहा वहाँ पे चमक रहा है। इसके बाद में जा सकता हूँ फिर आराम से। बहुत दूर आ गई। इसका फेस उस तरफ घुमाना पड़ेगा बस, बाकी तो हो जाएगा।
Behold! Squall Fury!
ये रही वो चिड़िया, इस तरफ घुमाना ना मेरे को। हुआ, हो गया। आशिए, चलो फाइनली हो गया। अब वापस मुझे उस पर जाना है। अबे टेलीपोर्ट हो, सबके पावर है। चलो ये जलने लगा, एक्टिवेट। और अब मैं जा सकता हूँ। तो गया नहीं मैं। ये रहना। अरे क्या, क्यों नहीं पा रहा हूँ? यहाँ से ऊपर जाना था। ये लेफ्ट से ऊपर सीधे निकल गया, ऐसे ही आ जाऊँगा मैं। और कहीं है इसमें? ठीक है, ऐसे ही चढ़ जाना। चलो
Behold!
अरे एक यहाँ पर है भाई, स्टार। ये चढ़ गए हम। यहाँ पर भी तो एक मार्क लग जाए बस। स्टार वाला ये हो गया। These must be the blueprint that should be. This place is above the cloud. It built a foundation of plus trite on of the marvels of the world. Its original purpose was to serve as my private sanctuary, somewhere where I could get away from the world and escape the highs and lows of normal life. अच्छा ठीक है, जो भी है ये, इसके बारे में लिखा होगा कि भाई दुनिया से बहुत दूर। ओ
Take it and have fun.
luxurious chest। ओहो, चलो यहाँ पे लग्जूरियस चेस्ट मिल गई है फ्री में, और एक रेसिपी मिल गई। ये भी हमने सीख लिया है, 5 हो गए हमारे पास, ये 1 है। चलो काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें हमें मिल चुकी हैं। ये सारा शायद फर्नीचर वहाँ पे होगा यूज़ उसके।
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
ब्लूप्रिंट्स अब वो क्लाउड रिटर्नर को देंगे ना, मतलब वहाँ जाने से पहले एक विश हो जाए। मेरा थोड़ा सा स्टेमिना और बढ़ जाएगा। विश करते हैं, एक रह गया था ना, 216 हो गया अब। मुझे मिल चुके हैं। हाँ पीछे है।
Rises.
हल्का सा स्टेमिना बढ़ चुका है मेरा, और ये हल्का सा। यहाँ पर है, ठीक है। चाहिए सीधा ऊपर यहाँ पे पहुँचा देता है। जान तो इसके अंदर है मुझे। लो भैया, अरे क्या नाम है, क्लाउड रिटेनर। आपका ब्लूप्रिंट लेकर आए हैं हम, अब आने देगी वो अंदर। अरे वो रही ना वहाँ पे, सीधा हाइट वाइट पिन करनी पड़ेगी। ऐसे टाइमिंग के हिसाब से। अरे भाई साहब,
Quit following me.
तो बस मुझे मतलब नहीं है इनसे।
Quit following me.
तो वहाँ जाने के लिए ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा मुझे।
Too slow.
Squall and Fury.
1 मिनट, इसी को घुमा दूँ ना मैं। एक बार और घुमाया। पहुंच गया ना वहाँ पे। राइट साइड में जाने का कोई पॉइंट था क्या? नहीं था। अरे ये क्या हुआ? वहाँ पर जाना है क्या अब? अरे चैलेंज फील्ड। शिट, इनको मारते हुए जाना है क्या? चैलेंज फेल्ड भाई। कोई बात नहीं, जाने दो। एक बार फिर से आएंगे हम, इस बार कर देंगे। इस बार पक्का कर देंगे। इसके पास तक पहुंचना मुश्किल है भाई, बताओ।
Quit following me.
Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy.
और ये क्या? इसको मारते हुए आगे जाना है। इनको तो मैं ठंडा कर दूंगा।
Quiet now. Gotcha.
को घुमाना है ना अब। अबे जाना किधर है? एक मिनट से पहले पर जाना है ना।
Take it easy.
There's no way for you to get up there. Where's a wind current when you need one?
वहाँ पर ये मतलब मैं टाइम वेस्ट कर दिया यहाँ पे।
Take it easy.
यहाँ पर जाना है। इसको यूज करना है।
Take it easy. Here comes the catch.
ये थोड़ा सा और टाइम ले लीजिए। क्या वो?
Take it easy. Quietly now.
गया ना अगर नहीं गया ये रह गया ये अब चला जाऊंगा ना मैं ऊपर ये वहां से वहां जाऊंगा और क्या अच्छा तो ये तीनों हैं ये कहाँ गया चलो थोड़ा सा टाइम और बढ़ गया है यस पहुंच गया ऐसे करके जाना था उनको मारता नहीं तो मेरा टाइम बढ़ेगा नहीं तो मार कर ही जा सकता था मैं यहाँ पे चलो चैलेंज कंप्लीट क्लाउड रिटेनर को हम ब्लूप्रिंट दे देते हैं ये लीजिए आपके ब्लूप्रिंट्स these are indeed the blueprints for my dwelling in the clouds one is most pleased you still haven't said what you are gonna must you continue to question me very well considering you did make an offering one has heard of a certain jade chamber that hangs in the air above you built by mortal hands one has also heard that mortals value size above all else and have on this basis proceeded to declare that said chamber is without parallel in all the world such are the limits of mortals comprehension that they fail to fathom the ingenuity of the adaptee jade chamber my foot a glimpse at the most arrival of my mechanical accomplishment would reveal the jade chamber to be an utterly tedious and mundane piece of work sore loser much nonsense I am no loser nor am I afflicted with sores I merely pity the foolish these mortals blind to adaptee ingenuity badass badass led by the crudest of craftsmanship I fear that this will cause mechanics among mortals to develop in a fully mistaken direction it falls to me to point them down the right path the matter at hand is concluded leave at once चलो हो गया भाई चैलेंज कंप्लीट 3 बुक मिली है हमें बस चलो बूंद बूंद से घड़ा भरता है भाई एक एक करके हम सारी चीज़ें अपग्रेड मार देंगे चलो हमें प्रीमो जेम्स भी तो मिले हैं शायद मिले कि नहीं मिले
Too slow.
कितना हो गया ज़रा देखें अचीवमेंट भी मिला है चलो चलो ये हुई ना बात अब हम एक शॉप से ज़रा कितने हो गए मेरे पास? 7 विशेष हो गई हैं। चलो नेक्स्ट टाइम के लिए कर रहा हूँ मैं वैसे। अब क्या करना है मुझे? ये तो कर सकता हूँ अभी। कैज़्म का काम है ना। ये टी हाउस में जाना है, टी हाउस वाला भी करना है, ये भी करना है, ये भी करना है। चलो अभी ये करेंगे हम बाद में। ये कैज़्म वाला भी, ये सारी चीज़ें में भी रात को मतलब कर लेंगे। अभी तो थोड़ा सा काम आ गया है मुझे, तो जाना पड़ेगा। बाकी ये भी रात में करेंगे अच्छे से ही। स्टोरी में तो हमने आज क्या बस ये किया है, एक एक्ट किया है, ये वाला पूरा किया था। उसके बाद यहाँ पे एक कैरेक्टर बिजी है, तो पहले ये करने पड़ेंगे हमें। एक्ट 1 ये वाला करना पड़ेगा स्टार्ट, और एक्ट 2 ये करना पड़ेगा, तो उसके बाद हम ये कर पाएंगे। दी कैज़्म वाले में भी करने पड़ेंगे मुझे, फिर हम ये कर सकते हैं। तो रात में हमें वापस से ग्राइंड मारना है, वही करेंगे हम। अभी के लिए इतना काफ़ी है, ठीक है। रात में हम साथ में जो लोग भी ग्राइंड करना चाहते हैं वो लोग भी आ सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत वाली बात ही नहीं है। मज़े करेंगे साथ में। तो अभी के लिए बाय बाय। आई होप कि आप लोगों को स्टोरी में मज़ा आया होगा।
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
हाँ, ये जो भी इसने कहा शायद ये भी आपको पसंद आए, तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब ठोक देना जिन लोगों ने नहीं किया है। बाकी मिलते हैं रात को, इसकी और आगे चीज़ें प्रोग्रेस करेंगे, और स्टोरी के लिए जितना भी हो सकेगा। और हाँ, इवेंट जो इवेंट नया आया हुआ है ना प्रीमो जेम्स के लिए, उसके लिए मैंने यहाँ पे ये इतना मैप खोल दिया है पूरा। तो कोर्ट ऑफ फाउंटेन यहाँ पर है वो मिशन, या जो भी है इवेंट, वो भी करेंगे हम। तो मिलते हैं रात को, बाय बाय।
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. 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 Whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Oh, yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stood and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think. Honey, I'm